Hey Charlie, how's it going? I hope that link works so you can join if you want. Sounds good, man. How's it going, you guys? On TikTok, this is my Wednesday night live. I'm on YouTube as well. There'll be a panel, hopefully. Some prospectors just talking about gold and everything in between. If you got YouTube, you can hit my YouTube link on my profile. And you can join the live there if you want, or you can stay here. It's up to you guys. But glad you're here. Waiting for coffee. Nice. How's everybody on TikTok doing today? Head over to my YouTube channel. We'll be starting around 6 o'clock. If you guys want to join, link is in the bio. Or you can ask questions here. How's everybody doing? Where's everybody from? How you guys doing? If you guys want to join my YouTube channel, it links in the bio. My live is going on YouTube as well. How you guys all doing? Where's everybody from? How you guys doing tonight? What's everybody up to? I'm live on YouTube as well. If you guys want to join, my link's in the bio. Hey PA, how you doing? Charlie's here as well. He's just getting some coffee. Not much, man. You want to join the panel? Link is just above. Sounds good, PA. Kyle, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Synthetic wig. Not sure. What are you guys up to on TikTok? Just waiting for a few guys on YouTube to join, and then we'll get going with the live. That's the most I've made prospecting. Let's say probably a few thousand. I'm not going to say the exact number, but yeah.
What's up?
Charlie. What's up, man? How you doing?
Not much. Just got home. Dinner's sitting in front of me, so I figured, what the heck? Jump up, come hang out.
Nice. Appreciate it, man.
I sent PA the link to the stream, so he might be jumping up here too pretty soon, it looked like.
Yeah, he said he'll be up in a few, so that's awesome. How's the new job going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It was a hot one today.
Yeah, you look like you're getting.
Luckily, we had a breeze going because otherwise it was so hot that I literally sweat to the point where it looked like I pissed myself.
Oh shit! Really? You look like you're getting some sun, man.
Oh yeah, I'm peeling so bad on the back that I'm itching on everything.
Shit, eh? God damn. How was your visit with your friends?
Pretty good. It's just we had a total of 11 kids running around the house, so it was really hard to do the live stream with all the kids and stuff because it was so loud.
Oh yeah.
So we just decided on canceling it. We'll just do our live stream next week, but instead of doing our regular hour and a half, we'll do a longer live stream.
Oh yeah.
To cover for missing last week.
Nice.
I've got cons from Nugget Lake that I got to go through. I've got cons from my last outing with Pike River Prospecting and Wisconsin-Michigan Prospecting Club.
Oh, wow.
Plus, I brought a bunch of moss home that was on top of the rocks, and literally, you peeled it back, and there's all this gravel and dirt sitting right on top of the rocks underneath that moss. So
nice.
I figured they used to use moss to catch gold back in the olden days, so I figured if we were finding small pieces of gold in the creek, there might be some attached to the rocks. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'd be taking that stuff too.
And I mean, once I'm in the process of editing the video for that one, but once that comes out, the south end of the creek, it looks like a normal little creek with your gravels and everything else like that. But once you go to the other side of the road, it's huge boulders the size of coffee tables and stuff like that you got to try and roll out of there. There's a bunch of fractured bedrock in the creek.
Holy crap.
I mean, it's like night and day difference of how this creek looks. And once you guys can see this, it's like two different places, but it's still the same creek.
Holy crap. Yeah, so definitely I'm going to be watching for that video for sure.
And then I'm in the process of working on building a rocker box for the challenge that we had with Pike River Prospecting and Badger Exploration. If you guys haven't checked them out, go and check them out. Hi, TikTok.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You guys got to follow this guy, AU Guys Prospecting. He's got wicked videos. So you guys need to go check him out.
I do have a TikTok. It's just not very big. So
okay.
If you guys don't mind checking it out, it's still under the same name, I believe. Hold on. Oh wait, I'm on the phone that it's on. So.
It's all good. Yeah, I think it is actually AU Guys. Yeah. But yeah, definitely go check him out. Great guy, great content. Yeah.
If anyone's got any questions, just shoot me a message. I'll try to answer them the best I can. I mean, if anybody that's on TikTok watching now that's from Wisconsin, we're having an outing this Saturday up in Wasaki. It starts at 9 o'clock. Lunch will be provided along with dinner.
Nice.
It starts at 9. We go out to one of the spots that we went and checked out, like where we went.
Yeah.
For the older people, we would recommend going to the south end of the creek where it's easier to get to and easier to get down there and process dirt and run through material. For those that are a little bit more adventurous and can get around, the north side of the creek looks really good. There's a bunch of places to check out, a lot of choke points, a lot of S-bends. Really, really good looking material.
Hello, boys.
There he is.
In the process of moving rocks and helping people get stuff moved out of the way so they can dig. So
what's going on?
Typically we'll have lunch on the creek and then we'll go back to the club, run all of the dirt and stuff if you want there. I will be doing a lecture on panning and teaching people how to do it there, if not on the creek as well. And then we have a club meeting that we usually do after all that is said and done.
Oh, wow.
Charlie's having a get together. I didn't get no invite for that.
No, yeah, it's through Pike River Prospecting and Wisconsin-Michigan Prospectors Club.
Nice. Did you make your rocker box yet?
I'm in the process of putting the final touches on it. I just need to get the indoor-outdoor carpet for the upper catch mat.
Cool.
I wanted to do this when you both are here so you could tell me what you thought of my intro. So I'm just going to do a quick intro and you guys can tell me your thoughts.
Check out this intro.
Just gonna... Okay. Be right back.
Pretty cool.
I like it.
You guys like it?
It's way better than mine because it's not like 3 minutes long.
Oh. I was struggling with it because I didn't want to make it too long, right? So yeah.
I need to learn how to do that.
I think the better range is anywhere from like 30 to a minute, like 30 seconds to a minute. I've been playing around with it like in the intros of videos and stuff like that because you can still get everything that you need to say across in that 30 to 60 second window.
Yeah.
And I think yours nailed it. The prayer for endurance, that was cool. I think that one was like spot on, you know, because
Yeah.
there's days that you're out there on that creek from like sun up to almost sundown, and it's like, man, I just need to run one more bucket.
Yeah. I need one more shovel. Yeah.
Just one more.
Right. Yeah. I
Or you
know.
could be like me and get like waist deep in the creek and be like, let's see if I can break this shovel.
I do that metal detecting. Break
Yeah.
shovels.
I haven't broke. I've gotten like my dad made me this shovel that is just solid steel and aluminum. So like the handle and everything is solid aluminum, and then so and he welded it up, and that thing is not broken yet. So yeah,
I just got a Predator tool shovel, so hopefully that don't break.
yeah. I heard those Predators are amazing.
Yeah.
Nice.
19.5 grams with the bottle, so that's 15.5.
It's a pretty nice jar.
Nice. Yeah, look at that. Is that your last?
I
What's
think
that?
my first 2 years on YouTube, I gave about that much gold away.
I'm not there yet. I can't give gold away yet. I don't have enough.
I'm getting ready to do a 1,000 sub giveaway, man. I got some pretty cool stuff. Got some gems from Sluice Boy Prospecting and stuff. What is it? Some amethyst, raw amethyst and stuff like that. Yeah, man. A couple geode keychains, you know, like cut in half, small ones.
Yeah, those keychains are cool. I like
I
those.
got a sapphire bag from Kevin Rose.
Yeah, I got one of those that I still got to go through sitting up here too.
And a couple, maybe a 1/2 gram bag Pater or something like that, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I got a
like
34-inch
600
Keen
sapphire.
sluice that I picked up off a guy in North Carolina. He didn't use it anymore. It's old and used, but you know, sluice, man.
It's still sluice, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Throw a new mat in it and you're good to go.
Yeah. When's your giveaway?
I got 60 more subs to go, so we're not sure of the date yet, but soon.
Awesome.
I picked
I'm
up
on TikTok as well, so I'm just.
I picked up 40 subs in the last few weeks, so.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
I picked up like 27 in the last like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, what would you guys? What kind of content should I be creating? You guys got any ideas for me?
I just do my metal detecting and my gold pan stuff, you know, the things I get in the mail calls, for gems and metal detecting and pay dirts that I win or I buy. I do metal calls on that.
Okay.
Equipment that I buy or come across, you know, I do that. And then, you know, the adventures out in the creek and special trips to private claims and stuff like that, or private property, maybe not claims, but private property, you know?
Yeah.
First, I try to do something, at least a couple videos a week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it be metal detecting or gold.
It's the same thing that I do is I get out there, record everything that I'm doing out on the creek, and then I come home and pick through it, nitpick through it, and then start slapping it together in a video.
Yeah.
I saw
I'll do like a rough edit, and then I'll go through and do all the finishing touches and stuff. But I get out with clubs. I go private property. I see a creek as I'm driving along and be like, that one looks nice. Pull over and stop.
Yep. He did that in Illinois, man. Came up with all kind of gold. That was cool shit, Charlie.
Yeah.
On your way down to North Carolina, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to get out to where Stacy is too. Out by Missoula there in Montana. That would be a great spot.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, you had all them major floods there back in the day from the Ice Age, and there's definitely some gold there somewhere. You know what I mean? You just got to find it.
I was thinking about getting into magnet fishing. Have you guys ever heard of magnet fishing?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
One of our buddies, Badger Exploration, does magnet fishing.
Oh, really?
if
Yep.
you actually go over to my About Me section on YouTube and use my affiliate link through Kratos, the AU Guys Prospect, it's like cut off 12. You save 12% on a magnet that you buy, and I get a little bit of commission.
Nice.
Yeah, I had a magnet and I never went out with it, and then I was kind of scared I was going to lose it, so I gave it away in my 600 sub giveaway. And then right after I gave it away, the guy's like, "Oh yeah, you bring a come along with you. If you get stuck, you just use a come along and get it off." I'm like, but I had a beast box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find some crazy.
How you doing? We got a couple people on YouTube joining us.
Awesome. Hey, Wrench. Hey, Zaxxon. How you guys doing?
Wrench, Zach. See if I can throw this up so I can see chat.
But yeah, as for making content, it's more or less what you want to put on there. If people like what you're doing, they'll subscribe. If they don't, then they don't. You know, they'll just move on to the next person.
Exactly.
But you can't let that hurt your feelings either. I mean, there's going to be people that will come in, check it out, and not their cup of tea. But then you got other people that'll come in and be like, "Man, this guy's cool. He's got a lot of cool information. They talk to some really cool people." You know.
And that's just the thing.
And you got to remember too, you know, everybody likes to get together on YouTube.
Yeah.
So if they see everybody they're friends with, they're going to come in your live and start rapping with each other in a chat, which is cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm glad that I can start a new live, and right, I'm new to this, so you know, the fact that I got 5 people in here, I'm ecstatic. It's awesome.
How many you got on the TikTok side?
There's only 3 right now, but I got 5,000 followers over there. So,
wow.
Yeah. It's just a matter of time until they pick it up and stuff like that. And for like length of live streams, you can run them as long as you want, or as long as StreamYard will let you. Which I think when you first start out with StreamYard, not paying for anything, I think it's like 4 hours you can stream.
Holy crap!
So yeah, you can stream for a while, and it just depends on what you want to do and if you've got enough content to cover that whole time slot.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'd seen there's a few that you were playing around with it and like putting videos up, like using it as a premiere, and I was checking it out. I notified you that, hey, maybe you want to switch the status for made for kids to not made for kids. That way people could comment and talk.
Yeah.
You know, and I was helping you out with that.
No, and you know what? Like all those little tips helped me because I don't know the platform as well as you guys do, right? So it's all about learning. So,
and that's what we're here for too, is to help you out any way we can, let you know, give you little tips and tricks, nudges here and there to make things easier for you. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've already gone through the headache of trying to figure it out and hammering out all the details and stuff.
Right,
PA.
Yeah, I'm sharing. I'm sorry, guys. I was sharing this out.
Yeah, no worries. Share as much as you want. Zaxxon says, "Do what you enjoy doing, otherwise it's no fun." And yeah, I agree with that.
Because then it just turns it into a job.
Yeah, exactly, right. And then that's not what I'm here for, right? So my wife thinks I'm crazy. I don't know if you guys are getting this from your wife, but like I've been diving into this live streaming and I've been making t-shirts and coffee mugs with my logo and stuff, and she's just like, "You are
nice, dude."
Right?
She ain't gonna think you're too crazy when they start moving.
Yeah, exactly, right? When they start moving, she'll be like, she might change her mind. But right now I'm crazy, so it's fine.
That's all right. My wife's like, "You don't want to be bothered by nobody. Why you want to be on YouTube?"
Because I can talk to people without them having to be right there.
Charlie got me hooked. I found Charlie first.
Oh, there's Wrench. Sorry, Wrench. I didn't even see him, man.
Exactly. I can care less what my wife thinks.
If Fair enough, Zach. Yeah.
Wrench, what's going on, brother? How you doing? How was work?
Tired. Long day. Just seemed to drag, man.
Yeah. I was falling asleep at like 1 o'clock. I'm like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah, I felt that.
Long day.
I got released from therapy today. My knee's better. No surgery.
Oh, I was going to say, they figured out what's wrong in your head.
Nah, they can't ever fix that, dude. My head's effed up.
Hey, you know what's wrong
Aren't
with
we all?
Is we have shiny on the brain, you know, so we see a
Gold
little bit
fever.
of back of gold and go,
Gold fever.
"Ooh."
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Like Buddy Biggs.
I'm going to send a bag of a little less than a quarter gram to Buddy Biggs there. I'm going to send him the old rose from Vendetta. That brick-colored water. Oh, what a muddy mess. See how he likes it.
I might send him this.
The Mighty Mini.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I'd even give that up. That bag.
It is special.
I got that Northern Nightmare from
Mark Miller.
Yeah. Holy
yeah.
crap. That stuff, man.
That's vampire blood there, man.
Holy crap. That turned my water into oil. It was like.
Just got this from Jericho, so it's supposed to be a gram in it.
Well, I know Jericho's bag is if he says that there's a gram in it, there's over a gram in it.
Big old bag of black sand.
Holy.
You want to have fun with that?
Where's Jericho from?
He's from like all over, but he's living in Virginia now. He originally was from here in Wisconsin, like 2 hours, 3 hours south of me. Yeah. And then he just got tired of the cold and stuff, decided that he wants to move out to Virginia by the gold fields out there. And like when we went out to Lucky Strike in the beginning of April, there's when they moved down that way. They're staying over by Silver Scorpion's place, working with Scorpion Metals.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Silver and 3D printing a bunch of stuff. They also have like graphic tees that they make. All sorts of really cool stuff. So if you haven't checked out Jericho and Hercules, check him out too.
I want to get over to Virginia and look at some of that gold on the east side over there. I heard there's some really cool spots, man.
Oh yeah.
I was watching that Fishing Gold, and they were busting bedrock apart, man, on that east side over there and east side of the mountains, and they were finding some nice gold, man. I was into that.
Yeah, down in those crevices.
Yeah, I started watching that Fishing Gold. That's how I started getting into the YouTube and researching you guys, and everybody is through them, and they find a lot of gold, eh?
They look like they have a lot of fun doing it too, man.
Oh yeah, and they got quite the following, especially on TikTok and stuff too.
Yeah. Some people have 20 videos and 5,000 followers. It's crazy, you know what I mean? It's just weird how it works.
Yeah, I've got how many videos I got on TikTok?
Yeah, I've got like 800 videos and like just hit 900 followers in a year and a half.
That's pretty good
like
though.
300 and something followers, and that's when I started posting videos on TikTok.
You had 300 and then you started posting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like 9 videos and 5,000 followers on TikTok. So, not bad.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
No.
Dinner's here.
Sounds good, Rich.
Johnny's damn good people. I can't wait to meet him. We're going up to Vermont on Labor Day, and Joseph from Green Mountain Gold Trap is going to take us out to a special spot from what I hear, which is going to be really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Minnesota for Labor Day.
When's your guys' Labor Day?
September 1st.
September 1st.
September 4th, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that Monday.
Yeah, I'll be in Minnesota the Friday before Saturday, Sunday, and then leaving that Monday.
Oh, yeah.
So 0.64 out of that Miller prospecting bag that I did. That man.
Nice. We get some chunkies out of that.
Yeah, there's a couple chunkies in there.
Yeah.
0.64. Now show us the gold. You showed us the scale, but not the gold.
Can you see it?
Yeah, there's some nice chunkies in there.
Yeah,
And
there's
that's what we would call gold porn.
That is
gold porn.
Gold porn. Yeah.
I want to come up there to that Nugget Lake and get some of that Nugget Lake porn. Gold porn.
You'll have to come up here. You just got to let me know when, and like, I'll get the campsite, all that shit set up. You just got to let me know when you're coming this way. It's got to be a weekend. It's got to be.
How long of a ride?
Well, from you,
it's probably like 12 hours, isn't it?
About that.
From Philly?
Yeah, hold on.
Now I'm curious how far away I am from you. $20-hour drive. Not bad.
Definitely need a travel day for that.
Yeah.
Man, them 10-hour rides in North Carolina knock the shit out of me anymore. Excuse my French.
So from Philadelphia to Nugget Lake, it's 17 hours.
Nugget Lake's in Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just got to go down through North Dakota and then Minnesota. Yeah.
And all the routes that are available, PA, that like make it quick and easy to get here without adding a buttload of time, all have tolls. The one that's 18 hours and 9 minutes is $37.85 for the tolls that you would go through. The other one that's 17 hours and 53 minutes is $53.41 for the tolls that way. And the one that's 17 hours and 9 minutes is $76.86.
Yeah, I'd probably command 81 to 90, dude, to get to you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You got toll roads down there? Or?
Yeah,
yes.
there's certain roads to make sure that everything is running nicely, smoothly, and well taken care of. They charge you money to drive up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hit a couple of tolls going through Chicago into Indiana because I used to bring travel trailers from Indiana back up to Canada.
Speaking of trailers, does Nugget Lake have hookups, Charlie?
Yes, there's power and water right at the campsites.
Cool.
Zaxxon says that's not real gold and that you should send that to him for testing and remember free return shipping if required.
That's not real gold.
I'm a Zaxxon, you're a funny dude.
Zach, if it's not real, you're just going to keep it, right? You'll dispose of it for us, won't you?
I'll help him.
Yeah, so what you got to do is send a little bit to Travis, send a little bit to me, send a little bit to I'm a Zaxxon, so you can get an accurate read.
Right.
Yeah.
On what it actually is.
You should send it to 3 different assay companies, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So did you guys check out that video of us running the trommel and stuff over the weekend? That was pretty cool. Me and Scott shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dropping a video tomorrow around lunchtime, 12 o'clock my time, and actually showing the trommel running.
Nice.
I threw on my DJI and it ran for about 18 minutes and died. So I'll just throw that up there for a premiere.
Did you make that trommel or?
No, the guy James did. He invited us down to his property. He lives on like this steep embankment. You know what I mean? And he's got all these roads going down there for his Tomcat, and the rain washes them out. So he needs rocks to fix the roads, and he invited us down to run some dirt through the trommel. And like we got there, dude, he had a big pile of dirt piled up, and you know what I mean. We almost got done with that, and he brought the machine up, started scooping it up, putting more dirt up there for us, and he had the whole thing hooked up with a conveyor belt and all, and dumped it into a wheelbarrow, and then he would pull up with his Tomcat, hook the wheelbarrow to the Tomcat, boom, just take it away and drive it up on, and dump it down the hill on the rocks. You know what I mean? And
Nice.
The same thing that I do with the wash plant in the backyard is I'll run like 10, 12 buckets of dirt that I'll bring home from other locations where it's like, man, that looks really tasty. That's just a old sand pit, but you see all sorts of cobbles and gravels in it. I'll grab a bunch of that, bring it home, run it through the wash plant, and I'll use the cobbles that come out to fill in along the side of the driveway where we would always have like a huge mud pile.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's perfect. I need to get some kind of. I want to make a DIY trommel. I tried looking for that one you have, Charlie, on your page, but I can't find it.
Zach says all gold determined to be questionable will be used in my golden colored driveway. This is not going to get you much, Zach, in your driveway. I'm telling you, bro.
If you hammer it down, it can get thin enough.
You guys got any special spots you're going to this weekend?
Nah, my next trip is Vermont on Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Yeah, I'm taking Wrench with me.
Oh,
That
nice.
guy. Yeah,
Nice.
maybe Buddy Biggs trying to talk him into coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gave him
trying to
gold
get some of
fever.
the guys together that I usually go out with to come up with this for this outing, but everybody's got a bunch of stuff going on, so it might just be myself again.
Oh, yeah. You're just going to go ahead, P.
Good.
But
I said drag Badger up there with you.
Ah.
He's in Virginia right now.
Oh, that's right.
You won't be back until the 19th.
I just saw his ass on Saturday. Him and Jericho and the Gold Hound boys and Danny D was down there. It's pretty cool, man. I passed out, but I left on Friday. I was supposed to get out of there around 12 o'clock. I didn't leave work until like 2. I got home, was on the road by 3. Got there at 1 o'clock in the morning. Woke up, went digging, wore myself out, and then I was sleeping by 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I mean, I said hello. I was talking to the guys, and I went to eat. As soon as I ate, I sat down. I should have never sat down, and that was it, dude. Lights out. Yeah.
I've had days like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my diabetes is a little messed up right now. Not real bad, but like after I eat, I kind of like nap. You know what I mean? For like a half hour, and I was so tired, it was passed out.
Oh, yeah.
And I heard Scott Sharp around 11 o'clock, and he was getting ready to sleep in his truck. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? I told you could sleep in the camper. He's like, oh, you were passed out, man. I didn't want to startle you. I'm like, dude, I left the door unlocked for you. So he came in finally, and I went to bed, dude. And then I had to leave in the morning, like, by 8 o'clock. I was like,
Yeah.
It was a long weekend, man, of driving. Tried to get off Friday and Monday. I couldn't do it at work. Nobody could cover for me, so.
What do you do for work, PA?
I'm a superintendent in a construction company. I build buildings.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I run the show.
You run the show. Awesome.
Yeah.
I want to get to his point.
Pick up them plans, brother. Start reading them.
I know how to read plans.
I look at plans now as a coloring book. I just color everything out that needs to be color coded,
Yeah.
It's really, real easy.
How long you been doing that?
Uh, 20 years as a super, and then I was a carpenter for 15 years before that.
Oh yeah.
And my vice principal told me I'd never amount to nothing.
Yeah.
Prove them wrong.
Oh man, he worked for one of the biggest bakeries in Philadelphia. His family was Termini's Bakery in Philadelphia, and I went in there to get some Italian bread one day, and guess who was behind the counter at about 75 years old, you know? And I said to him, "Hey, you remember me?" He's like, "I think so." I said, "Yeah, I'm Danny Fink." And he's like, "Oh, how you doing?" I said, "I made more money than you by the time I was 25, bro." I said, "You told me I'd never amount to nothing, you piece of shit."
There you go.
And he just looked at me. He was like dumbfounded. You know what I mean?
Right? Sweet revenge.
I'm like, you should never treat kids like that, man.
No. No. It's amazing how you get treated in school.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're supposed to be lifting you up, and they beat you down, man.
Yeah. There's only a few that lift you up. Only a
God,
few.
it's so much worse now, man.
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy that he said you'd never amount to nothing, because it made me motivated. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, kids nowadays, man, they got it hard.
But it was my dad that said that.
Yeah.
Like, you're never going to graduate high school, so I proved him wrong and I graduated high school.
I was kind of out of school quick, man. I just, it wasn't for me. You know what I mean? I educated myself on the internet for free. All these people are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to college. I did it for free on the tips of my fingers. On the phone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I walked in the house one day. I was 17 years old. I said, "Dad, can you take me to Home Depot?" He said, "Why?" I said, "Because I asked this guy for a job on a construction site cleaning up, and I noticed that everybody had a pouch on their hip with a knife, a speed square, a pencil, and a tape measure. They weren't picking up trash." And he looked at me and said, "Maybe you ain't that stupid after all." So the next day, I got my brand new pouch on, you know what I mean? Walking, throwing shit in the dumpster. A guy looks down off the roof, says, "Hey, you know how to use that tape measure?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Cut me a piece of wood." So I cut it for him and threw it up to the roof. And he said, "Don't move, stand there." I'm gonna yell numbers down for you. Cut for me. Boss comes walking by. He looked at me. He says, "Hey, mother effer, doesn't that pay you to clean up?" I said, "Raj told me to stand here, man. He said he wants me to cut this wood for him." He said, "Yo, Raj, is this kid any good?" He said, "Leave him alone, John. Just walk away." True story, man.
Finally found someone that can read a tape, right?
Second day on the, and my dad had showed me the night before, because he said, "You know how to use this tape?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Well, I want my money back Friday when you get paid."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Pops was crazy, but he was smart, you know.
Yeah, I pretty much been doing construction since I was like 9 years old, digging swimming pools, laying concrete, tile work, building decks, restoring Victorian home.
I did it all too myself, Charlie. Everything.
Yeah.
From digging holes to concrete cutting, all the way to roofing. You know what I mean? Top to bottom. Yep. Putting steel up. Worked for a steel company for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
I used to be in construction and heavy equipment. Now I went back to school. Now I work in addictions and mental health.
Cool.
Yeah. So
helping people, that's always good.
Yeah. Currently I work with people who are going through substance use, getting them into detox and treatment.
Yeah, I had my bouts with that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so did I.
I'll be honest.
Oh yeah. Alcohol was my big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my newest addiction is actually a pretty good one. It still costs a lot of money, but at least it keeps me sane. It's prospecting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's my new addiction.
Yeah.
$1,300 for a high bagger.
It's crazy how much high bankers are, hey? That's why
And then another five. And then another five for hoses and this.
Yeah,
another 500.
You've got the dredge banker. It's not a high banker, it's a dredge banker because you're using that thing to suck up dirt into your high banker.
Now I just picked up the hoses over the weekend.
A dredge banker? I've never even heard of that before.
Yeah.
It's one that like the pump runs the water through the main part of the nozzle. It comes around in that bend where it comes back in a loop.
Yeah.
So your discharge line on your pump gets hooked to this. It throws the water back through here and creates suction out of here.
And then that feeds back into your high banker.
And then you take this line, put a 2.5-inch line on this, and dump it right into your header box, and it just feeds from the crick right in there. The suction gets created from the discharge hose on this loop.
That other little nozzle that he has on the front of that thing's really nice because what you can do is open that up, and if it's like hard packed, it'll actually break it all up, so the rocks will pretty much stay right where they were at.
Yeah.
But all the sand material around the rocks and everything will get loosened up and work its way down to the bottom, and then you just suck everything up.
Good for blowing out crevices too, you know what I mean, in bedrock.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can't wait to try that. I just got all the parts for it, so.
Yeah, I wonder if I can do that on my claim.
You got to check with your.
Yeah, I'll have to check the ministry, see what I can do.
I think you can. I'm not exactly sure, but as long as you don't discharge right back into the river, you should be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
If you have like a pond, you should be able to use it.
Yeah.
Because it's a high banker. You know what I mean? And you can high bank there as long as you don't dump back into the creek or river.
Yeah.
See, right? Some of the spots that I was thinking about trying to see with the DNR if I could do that where it's not discharging back into the creek. But there are areas where the creek is cut out like gullies along the side of the creek that can hold probably like a buttload of water, and then plus the material that you have coming off the end of the sluice box there, you can fill those gullies back in.
Well, you can have it overflowing back into the creek. You just can't discharge directly into the creek. You got to have something where the silt can fall out.
Exactly. You have to have a settling pond.
I mean, I'm not from Canada, but I'm just thinking out loud that you should be able to use one of them. And
in all theory, I think you're right.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely going to check it out because that's a cool little gadget.
On the Vaxon's last comment then there, he says, strongly recommend not analyzing the mental health of this group.
No. When I'm done work, Zach, I'm done work. Yeah, that's it.
I'm sorry. I thought that was funny.
If you hear anything crazy from me, just let it go in one ear and out the other, dude.
For sure, man. No worries. Half the time, I think I need a mental health assessment too, so it's all good.
Sometimes I need a slap.
Right.
But hey, at least we can still get up here, smile, talk to people, have a good time. You know, we don't let it beat us down and keep us depressed, because all that's going to do is hurt everybody else around you.
This keeps me sane now. Nutter butters.
I've never even heard of Nutter Butters.
Peanut butter cookies, dude.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's like a peanut butter cookie itself with the peanut butter spread in between.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's like a sugary peanut butter spread.
See, and that's why I love going down the States, because you guys have all the good shit down there. Pardon my language, but yeah, it's like, wow.
PA, what we got to do is get some of the like Nutter Butters and stuff like that we like, a few of the other candies and stuff, throw them in a box and send them to Travis.
Yeah, man, do it.
And then he's got to do the same for us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Some Canadian stuff.
Yeah.
They put them fires out, yeah, Travis.
Kinder eggs over, because that'll get you in trouble.
What's that?
Don't send any Canadian Kinder eggs, because those are completely different than the ones that we get here. The
What are
little
they?
capsules that you guys have in yours, they're classified as illegal here.
Really?
So if you send it over the border, you get in trouble for sending a Kinder Egg.
Of all things.
I know.
Wow.
What are they?
Elk
Kinder
jerky.
Egg, it's like a chocolate egg that has a capsule inside of it with a little toy. They're
Oh,
meant to be for kids.
Oh.
But the ones that we have here in the United States, it's like a plastic egg that you split in two, and then the one side's got like the candy, chocolate, and stuff like that in it, and then the other side has a toy, but it's sealed with plastic.
because
The
because
Canadian
the
one
toy
has like
because
a big thing that looks like a pill that
it's
goes
in the
inside
middle of
the
it.
chocolate egg.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
They're worried about
American
choking
kids
hazard.
aren't smart enough not to eat that. That's why it's illegal.
Today's kids, maybe.
They're worried Biden's gonna choke on it. Back.
Send him a case.
Send him a case.
Yeah. That
Zaxxon
fucking boy,
says,
excuse my French, that boy's as dumb as a box of rocks. And he's a traitor.
The rocks are probably smarter. Come on.
Yeah, you can't diss rocks like that,
Just rocks like that.
Elk jerky is banging, dude. Elk is the best meat out there.
Oh yeah, it is.
Better than beef.
Yeah. I got my hands on all kinds of elk meat. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys do hunting? Do you guys go hunting?
Yeah, I hunt. I got a crossbow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just picked up a 30 out 30. 30 out 6.
30-06 is a nice gun, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I decided to buy a 180 grain bullet. That thing fucking pops, man. Holy shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, if I cut out, it's because my phone is not wanting to charge that I usually stream with, so I might have to jump to the other phone.
Okay.
So if I cut out, I'll jump back in. I already have it loaded up and ready to go on the other one, so I just
Sounds
gotta
good.
click the link and come back in.
Okay.
I'm
Venison
just letting you
jerky.
know if I disappeared.
So them little eggs are like our Cadbury eggs, huh? Huh, Charlie?
Yeah, pretty much, but it's Kinder.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so I won't be sending any Kinder eggs to the States. That's for sure.
I just thought I would warn you beforehand.
Oh yeah, no,
Trying to keep you from not getting in trouble.
I don't
To
need
them, it's just
CBSA
about as
coming.
bad as sending a half ounce of weed through the mail.
Is weed legal down there yet, or what?
Some
in all the
places.
states around Wisconsin, yes.
Oh, yeah. Everywhere around Wisconsin, yeah.
Yeah, Wisconsin is an island of not letting people smoke weed.
But you don't have stores where you can just walk in. You need like
Yeah, they're here. You need a card. Yeah.
You need a card,
Michigan,
right?
Minnesota, Indiana, and the Mitten of Michigan. There's shops that you can go into and buy it. You have to
Okay.
show your state ID or your ID to be able to get in. They take all your information down. You have to pretty much sign up, and then once you get in, it's like, okay, here's the selection of like sour diesel and OG Kush and all these other things. Here's the edibles. Here's the cards. Here's rolling papers. They have it all spread out and everything. They have a bud tender that goes through and be like, okay, so what is it you want? What are you looking for? What kind
Bud
of high do you
tender.
want?
It's so much more. It's easier in Canada. You just walk. It's like walking into a convenience store. You pick your kind, pay for it, and go. You don't need to
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing.
Some states are like that here. As long as it's approved for recreational use, you just show your ID and you can buy it.
Oh yeah.
And then other states, you need a medical card from like a doctor. So
Right.
I gave it up 4 months ago, so I'm free.
Nice. Good for you, man. Awesome.
I couldn't breathe anymore, man. I had to stop.
Oh yeah.
I feel fat now.
Y'all fatted up, bro?
Oh yeah. I had was it chicken and broccoli Alfredo pizza with some garlic bread and some garlic knots.
I wish I could have pizza, man. I can every once in a while, but like when I do, my sugar goes boof through the roof.
Oh yeah.
It's all the yeasts and sugars in the crust.
For me, it's just the dairy.
Yeah, dairy kills me. Holy shit.
I used to be
I still do it.
365
Wisconsin's not
pounds.
the
So
state for you because here dairy is like the thing.
king.
I actually became lactose intolerant because I was working at a dairy when I was like 10 years old. You know, from instead of money, I got milk. And I drank all the milk I could.
Oh,
I drank too much.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is the way that I look at it is like technically, milk from cows is not good for humans. You know why? And I'll explain it this way, okay? Because think about it. When a calf is born, it only weighs what, 30 to 90 pounds. Okay. Now that calf only drinks milk for the first 3-4 months of its life. It goes from like 80, 90 pounds to 500-600 pounds drinking that milk.
yeah.
Now, what makes you think that a human body that usually doesn't weigh close to anything that much, why that milk would be good for a human?
It's true.
It's good,
Better alternative is goat's milk. Because they don't get as heavy,
it's
they
just
don't
too
get as
thick
big.
for me.
Yes, it's an acquired taste, but it is the healthier option.
Yeah.
I just can't do it either way. So
Mhm.
I have my lactate.
Well,
You know how I lost the weight.
People that are lactose intolerant can drink goat's milk. It's not the same as cow milk.
Yeah.
I watched a movie called Forks Over Knives. It was a documentary. It showed you what they did to the food in America. I stopped eating beef and meat altogether for like 2 years, and then I lost like 200 pounds.
What is this documentary called?
Forks Over Knives.
Forks Over Knives.
Yeah, I watched it about, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago, and I was like, wow, man. Blew my mind.
Really? Eh?
Yeah. And I went vegan for 2 years, and then now I eat chicken and steak again, and back to the meat. Still don't drink milk, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I could go vegan, man. Holy.
No,
The only milk I have is in my coffee usually, so it's diluted.
oh,
Smash that thumbs up button, people. 403's got 15 followers now. There you go. He's getting there.
Yeah, I'm getting there slowly. Just started, so not bad.
Took me a year and a half to get here.
Year and a half, yeah.
Yeah, it took me almost 2.5 years to get to 1,000.
Excuse me 1 second, guys. I need something to drink.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and you got to start somewhere, right? That's why I'm here.
And that's why
I started in March and I got 165.
Speaking of which,
I remember when I started, you had to have like 50 subs to do lives, but obviously you don't have to no more. I guess so.
not with StreamYard. StreamYard, you can have 1 subscriber and still be able to stream.
That's right. I remember reading something about that.
With TikTok, you need at least 1,000 followers to go live.
I don't know. Every time I open my refrigerator, beers stare at me. I'm like, what are you looking at me for?
Yeah, I ain't got none.
They're talking.
It's not Saturday. I'm like, it's not Saturday. Stop staring at me.
They think it's Saturday. Every day's Saturday. Wrench, where are you from?
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Nice. Good gold
Yeah.
down there?
Yeah, I wish.
There's got to be gold there.
There is, but it's very, very, very little.
Yeah.
So like,
Can't be no worse than here, bro.
Probably about the same.
I dug for 4.5 hours, cleaned out this whole big giant crevice and found 3 specks.
Oh, wow. So you guys got to drive you guys got to drive a distance to get to some decent gold, or?
Yeah, 10 hours for me.
10 hours. Wow.
Either way, north or south.
Hopefully we'll have something good in Vermont.
It's like 4 hours for me, so.
I mean, not good, but decent.
I heard there's some nice chunky stuff up there, man. We're going to have a good time, Rich, especially where we're going.
That's 4 hours for me.
If he said we're going down in that canyon, brother, we're going to find some nice stuff.
Nice. Where are you going again, Peter?
Green Mountain.
Where's that?
In Vermont.
Oh, Vermont. Okay.
Yeah. I bought one of them Green Mountain gold traps, and Joseph invited us up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to order one of those traps, I think.
They're expensive. The fluid bed trap, because they're classifiers. They're patented as a classifier, dude.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 300 and something bucks.
Yeah, I think mine was $419 or something.
I love that thing though. Like, it's just like, what a wicked design. Yeah. See, I love that.
This is the bigger one, so.
Hey,
we're gonna. What?
When you finally do come up here and hit Nugget Lake with me, bring that with you.
Oh, I will.
So how does it work? Like, do you attach water to it somehow, or?
No. There's two layers in there, as you can see.
So
and then there's 3 pipes in the back end that, like where your cons get classified into. The water runs through that, and those little pipes have holes that are drilled in through the bottom of it that agitate all your material. Now you just shovel on top of where PA's hand is, and the material runs down, and there's like a grizzly bar at the back end.
Yeah.
Now all your bigger cobbles and everything else will go off the edge of that. All your smaller stuff will drop into that box down below. Your blondes get washed off, and all your heavies stay in there.
Oh, you just put it in the creek?
Yeah.
Yep, you throw it in the creek, get some fast water running through it. All your cons go into this tray, and then the holes in the bottom of it create a circular motion in between them, and it knocks all the lights out, and the gold stays in the bottom. Then you just dump it in your pan, or you can dump it in a bucket and just keep collecting it. The only thing with it is you got to keep moving, because if you don't keep moving, it gets packed in there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So you got to keep shoveling into it to keep it running. If you take a 10-minute break or a 15-minute break, might as well just dump it and start over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it gets packed up in there.
Oh, okay.
And you could lose gold. So as long as you keep moving with it, keep shoveling onto it, it'll keep working, and then it'll keep blowing out the lights, and the gold stays in the cup, in the pan.
Wrench says it's $419 on the site.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah, when I first got into mining, I bought one of these, man. I'm like, that is cool. I need one.
That might be a little bit different of a price for you there, Travis, because that's U.S., not Canadian.
Yeah, it's probably about 600 something for me.
Yeah, because there's the difference from Canadian to American.
Oh yeah, big difference. What is it called? Green Mountain what?
Green Mountain
Gold Trap.
Gold Trap. Oh yeah.
GreenMountainGoldTrap.com.
Easy clean out river bed hog.
They have the smaller one too. I think that's a little cheaper. A 2-foot one. I
like the 3-foot one though. That one's perfect.
Yeah, and the plexiglass and stuff that's made out of is almost ballistic grade, so you can shoulder right onto it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it'll last a long time then, hey?
Yeah.
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 They tell you not to just dump your shovel onto it, to like kind of
just kind of shimmy it on.
shimmy it on there instead of dumping it in full like a full shovel and just leaving it sit there. It blocks it up.
Yeah.
But see, like what my buddy Matt usually does, he still classifies his material before he even runs it through there.
Does he?
And he's got 3/16 punch plate that he uses with like old spools for like welding wire that he's also got welded in there for like breaking up the clay. I really like his classifier. It weighs about 5 pounds, but it's a really badass classifier.
Right. Yeah, you really don't need to with this.
No, you don't need to.
Yeah.
But it does make it easier to run the material, though. You got to sit there and like chew stuff off, and
it's pretty light too. Hey, 12 pounds. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. I got a nice big backpack.
Throw it over your shoulder and with your backpack and stuff, and carry it right out there.
Yeah. I got a nice big deep backpack, one of them 90-liter ones, and I put a 5-gallon bucket in the bottom of the bag, and I'll just pop that in there when I walk down into the canyon. You know what I mean? So some Kravis tools. I got some fold-up buckets too now that are really cool. From Sluice Boy Prospecting. Pretty badass, man. I'm gonna just throw them in your bag.
Yeah, those fold-up buckets are killer.
Like $15. So check him out, man. Sluice Boy Prospecting. He's starting to do his gem shows and stuff on YouTube because Facebook's giving him a hard time. He's got a bunch of cool stuff, man. Like, you know what I mean? Gems and rocks and raw amethyst and calcite and stuff like that, man. It's pretty cool, man. He's got a whole big shop full of shit, and he has auctions, you know. I bought like a pound of blue apatite and a pound of amethyst for $12, you know. And I'm gonna give some of that away on my 1,000 sub giveaway. You know what I mean? As like chat giveaways and stuff like that.
You said Sluice Boy Prospecting, eh?
Yes, Sluice Boy at Sluice Boy Prospecting, and then sluiceboyprospecting.com to see some of the gem stuff and all.
Yeah, he's
pretty
got
neat.
Yeah, raw gemstones and mining kits. Nice.
Yeah, really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, it's amazing how some of these guys have like just so much and dedicated, right? Like that's how they're making their living, obviously. Hey, I just wish.
Yeah, I was talking to him about going down to Georgia. I was like, "Yo, man, can we come down there and do some dredging?" He's like, "That's private land," you know what I mean? So hopefully, hang out with him a little bit and go down. There's some public land too that we can go to down there, and you can run your dredge down there. So yeah, man.
Nice.
Dredge high banker / dredge.
Yeah, that's the other thing I want to try is that dredge high banker. Is that what it's called? What is it called again?
I got a Gold Hog Raptor 2.0, and then I bought the hoses to make it, and that suction nozzle was extra $500 for that stuff. So
wow,
to turn it into a dredge.
That's crazy. And then Charlie, you see, you made your trommel out of homemade, eh?
Yeah. I used 2 5-gallon buckets with 1/4-inch classification for the mesh that goes around the actual trommel itself. I used a couple pieces of all thread to hold the 2 ends. Like I had a whole jig and everything that I have to make that, and then the frame itself is made out of scrap 2x4s, and then the catch to send everything to the sluice is made out of old metal from ducts. There was an extra roll laying around on one of the job sites. I brought some of it home and used some of that.
Cool beans.
And then
a la Alan Robertson, huh?
Yeah, that's where I got the idea, was from Alan Robinson.
Huh.
And I made one up. I actually field tested it in the creek in Indiana at one of the Flash Bash group digs that we went to, and then that's actually the one trip that I got my dad to go out there before his health started to decline and he couldn't get around as much as he wanted to, and I've been trying to get him to come out with us here in Wisconsin before he passed away, and it never worked out.
Oh,
Right.
But at least I got him to go on one trip with me.
oh, that's cool. Right on.
Very awesome.
How do you get that trommel to rotate?
There is by the box where you can shovel in a crank that you can turn it by hand. Otherwise, on the other end, I have a power wheel attached to the rod.
Oh
And
yeah.
I take the power wheel motors, bolt it onto there, and then just use a drill battery to run it.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. That trommel that I was using over the weekend down at that guy James's place, he made that trommel himself, welded it all together and all that, man. It's really neat, you know, how he put it together. Put a metal band around it, welded the metal band to it so that it wouldn't like eat into it, you know what I mean, with the wheels. And
Yeah.
if it gets jammed up, you can just pop it with a he's got like a tire iron there, you just pop it up and it'll kick out whatever's in there and keep running, you know. It runs really, really good, man. He made it all himself, the conveyor belt, everything, you know.
Wow.
Get rid of the stones. Yeah, he's a really handy guy, man. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
He's got a big giant wash plant there that he bought, and we're gonna go help him fix it up to get it running, you know what I mean?
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Take a weekend, go down, just work on that instead of mining, and get him up and running. We helped out a couple guys down there. Nebo Gold Adventures, he got robbed down there one time, and they took all his shit, man, and busted apart his wash plants. We went down there one weekend, me, Scott Sharp, and Lester Lepore, fixed it all up, ran new pipes for him and all that, man, and got him up and running. I've never seen somebody so happy in my life, man. I like helping people like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, that's the other thing that I like about the community that we're part of. If something happens when we're around or close and you need help getting it fixed, we'll jump in and help out. We're not above that. I mean, we'll jump in and help you.
That's the nice thing about being part of this community too, right? And networking. You know, if you need it, somebody will be there, which is awesome, right? You don't find that very often nowadays. So
No.
Oh, you don't. That's for sure.
Yeah, but if you got a group of all like-minded individuals and stuff like that, you know, if like say your benches needed help, I'm pretty sure we would figure out something or network with some of the other people that are closer to him and be like, hey, we got a buddy that needs help. Can you stop over by this place if it's not too far away and see if you can help him out? You know, or like with me, I know like 15 other people in the area that I could be like, hey, I need help picking this up. You got a trailer I can use, or you know,
Right.
and we'll figure it out.
well, even Reg, he's doing his trip across Canada right now into BC, and he stopped at my gold claim, and he snapped some pictures of some people that left garbage in a vehicle, like squatters and stuff. But he snapped some pictures and just sent it my way just to give me a heads up what's going on, right? So that's
What's up, Buddy Biggs Adventures? How you doing?
Hey, buddy Biggs, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Buddy, what are you doing awake? It's 9:00.
Zaxxon,
you still here? You've been quiet, man.
They're just listening to us jibber jabber.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's getting late, guys. I got to jump off real quick. I appreciate you letting me come up, and
yeah, thanks,
got to go talk to the wife a little bit, get ready for bed. You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
We'll
Same
see
here.
you later.
I appreciate you guys letting me up. Wrench, I'll see you, brother.
I'll
Jolly.
talk to you later. Take care.
And Travis,
Travis,
See you, bro.
have a good one,
good
guys.
job. Good job on the live, bro.
Thanks, bro. Hopefully, I'll see you next week.
Okay.
All right,
Buddy
later.
says I just drank a pot of coffee and now I can't settle down. I think me and Buddy.
He doesn't need coffee.
Because here's my
Whoa,
coffee.
a pot, a whole pot of coffee, buddy. All right, guys, be good. I'll talk to you later.
Later, man.
All right, bye.
Later, PA.
All right, guys, I'm out too. Take care.
All
All right, Ranch. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Take care.
So how long are you planning on like running your live for?
Well, I was thinking an hour, but we went to an hour and 15. So
So we might as well just run to an hour and a half and then call it a night.
Yeah, we'll go over an hour and a half. Yeah, for sure. Zaxton says he's still in work cool down mode. 6 o'clock Cali time. Nice. I'd love to go to Cali and do some prospecting.
See, I used to live in California.
Oh, really?
I wasn't prospecting at the time.
And you were?
I lived in Sacramento, California.
Yeah. And were you prospecting or no?
No, I wasn't prospecting. I was 14 when I moved here.
Oh, shit.
But there's plenty of locations out in California that, thinking back on it from my childhood, that I would be like, I want to prospect that.
Right? Yeah, I know.
And they're pretty close to the old neighborhood I grew up in. And then there's other places that I know where there's good gold. It's just we have to get out there. And I mean,
Buddy says it's good to see you guys tonight. Enjoyed panning that gold. I want to do some more sometime soon. Nice.
Definitely. And if you guys want to come join us Thursday night, I'll be doing a live. I'll be going live at 8 and be running for 3 hours because I got a bunch of dirt and stuff I got to run. I'm going to do it all live. And I'm also making up for last week's live that we missed because I had a bunch of people over and it was chaos here. I mean, we dropped like $80 in pizza.
Holy crap.
Just for the kids and the adults and stuff to eat. So yeah, you should have seen them look at us when we came in to pick up the order. They're like, really, all of this is for you guys? And it was just me and one of the other guys that was here. And we pulled in, it's like, yeah, we're hungry.
Buddy, I think we all got gold fever, man.
I don't have gold fever. You can quit anytime I want.
I can't. I've got gold fever. There's no way I can quit.
Yeah, I've been spending a lot of my weekends lately going out, doing some prospecting and stuff like that, getting a bunch of videos. I think I have like 16 videos that are in editing yet.
Oh, wow. You got a lot of content coming.
Yeah, I've got from my trip out to North Carolina, like all the different stops along the way there, like random creeks that we hit. And I mean, I found a buttload of gold in the one place that we stopped. It was just a random park and there was like a river running along there and there's a good gravel bar. And I'm like, I'm going to stick a pan in there.
Nice.
It's like, I'm finding decent colors enough to bust out the sluice box and started running some dirt. We did like 2 buckets and I think we got just a little over half a gram.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, it was loaded.
Yeah,
and
that's...
like, no one was down by the creeks or anything. We saw one dude fishing, and it's like, yeah, I marked that spot on the map, and when I'm back down in that area, I'm taking that whole gravel bar.
It is now Charlie's. That's awesome.
Because the way that the river came around, there was like a bend, and then there was the main highway bridge that went across.
Yeah.
And because like all the rock and piling for the bridge itself, it created like a divergent, and then it like S-bended back, and then it made this huge gravel bar. So like I started digging up along the edge where you can start seeing like cobbles about the size of a softball.
Yeah.
I started digging along there and I was getting okay colors, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna walk up about 4 feet that way and dig another bucket, and that's where I found it all.
Wow.
But I mean, there were rocks like this in that area that I had to move some out of the way to get to and get into the ground. And you look for the bigger cobbles because bigger the cobbles,
where they drop.
More likely that's where your heavies are going to drop. And sure enough.
Jeez, hey. Yeah.
The other thing too that most people don't think about when they're out prospecting is they look at the creek as it is now.
Yeah.
The way that I look at a creek is I think when the water's at flood stage.
Exactly.
That's when the material is moving.
Yeah.
So if you go out there and you look at the evidence, okay, now you can see that 3, 4, 5 feet up off the bank. Now you're seeing like stuff in the tree branches and grass and stuff like that knocked over. Now you know, okay, the water is like 5 feet high when it's going through this area, higher than what it is now.
Yeah.
And then you also got to look at what it's moving through, you know, because you got all these S bends. Now, when the water hits here, it's going to go up and over, and then the other side of that S bend, your gold is going to drop there, because now it's creating a negative zone and a drop zone where all that stuff is going to drop.
Yeah.
The other thing too is everybody sees these big boulders in the creek. They want to dig right behind it. No, you want to go about 2-3 feet back and then dig, because you want that drop zone. Yeah, it's going to create a negative pressure behind the rock. You're going to find a few small pieces there, but you want to go 3-4 feet behind the rock and look for the area where you can start seeing like other cobbles and rocks dropping out, because if you dig right behind it, most of the stuff you're going to find there is just wash sand.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just whirlpooling behind those big rocks, right?
Yeah.
So if you go back a few feet, like you said, that's where it starts slowing out again, and then that's where it's going to drop. So, Buddy says, I just bought a Nakota Simply Ultra. I'm going to be finding gold in large, already refined chunks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not a mod on your channel yet, so I can't just click people's names and check out their channels.
Oh crap! You'll have to show me how to do it one day, man.
I'll walk you through it once we go backstage.
All right, sounds good.
And you can still do it after the stream has ended and everything like that. You just got to go to I'll explain after the fact.
Okay. So when I go backstage, do I need to hit end broadcast?
Yeah, that's when you would hit end broadcast, and then we'll just stay on the panel. The stream would end, but we would still be there because we're on the StreamYard.
Okay.
But for everybody else, the stream would end.
So Buddy says it's
unless you drop the link and we can get Buddy up here and we can hang out.
Here, I'll drop the link. See if Buddy wants to get up here. I'm going to be finding some jewelry, or finding so he can make some jewelry. Nice.
That's the goal. Like with me, this is last year's take of the flower.
Oh yeah.
There's a gram in there.
Later, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Here's all the chunkier stuff.
Oh yeah.
And there's a 0.66 in there. So
yeah, buddy, I invited you up if you want to come up. I sent the invite.
That was five trips I did last year to Nugget Lake, and that's 1.66 that I got this year already. With everybody else, that was just my take, but this year everybody that I'd taken out there, I've had them weigh up the gold that they found and let me know. And I haven't cleaned up this last batch, but in the first 2 weekends out at Nugget Lake with everybody, we got 1.076 with a total of 10 people.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
I look a lot better like this, don't I? I look a lot better like this.
All I see is a flame.
Well, are we still on?
Yeah, we're still on. We're just about to end it.
Oh, that wasn't a flame. It was my flashlight.
Oh, okay. Good flashlight. I like it.
Hey, I'm glad to see you guys because I chat with you guys here and there. You know what I mean? But it's good to actually see somebody see, like, you know, who they are.
Absolutely.
I know you guys have seen me, and I'm an idiot. So.
Yeah, we could probably end the live now. Actually,
it's your call there.
Yeah, so we'll end it. We'll do the outro video and then we'll go backstage. So just hang on. All right. See you guys later. If you got
YouTube.
Okay. See you guys.
Pick up.